is going on, my friends? I hope everybody is doing great. It's been 2 months. Like, I feel like it's been forever since I posted anything on here. But really, I looked it up. It's only been 2 months. So I do feel bad, but I don't feel I thought it was a lot worse. I thought it was like a year. So I hope everybody is doing great. I'm sorry that we haven't posted many videos, or I haven't posted many videos. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a bunch of videos and stuff kind of behind the scenes of the events. I really want to get into Snapchat. I really want to try to get into the Periscope thing. You know, let me know if you guys would be interested in doing a Periscope. I'll start up one day and just kind of take you around with me, and you know. But I really don't want to do it. There's only be one person, so help me out there. If you guys want to do a Periscope, let me know. But I figure, you know, since it's been 2 months since I've talked to you guys, I'm going to go through everything. So this might turn out to be a long vlog, so if you don't want to sit through it all, here's what you want to do. Let's just go ahead and kick everything off with the Q&A. For the OG members and subscribers that have been with me for a while, you know how the Q&As work. You guys post up your questions in the comments below, and I will get to those questions. If you're new to the page, I just explained it. It's really no holds barred. If you guys want to just keep it within the DJ production industry, I'll answer those questions. You guys want to go into the marriage topic, I'll be happy to talk about that. You want to talk about drones, you want to talk about vinyl, whatever it is you guys want to talk about, Q&A is happening. Leave it in the comments below. And so I thought about something else too for Q&A. So my mom's birthday is October 27th. It's also 1 year since she's had her heart surgery, and that was a really tough time for her family. And it's exciting that her birthday is coming up. So I wonder if we can make the Q&A for her. Meaning, if you guys wanted to ask my mom questions about me growing up, about maybe what influenced me, kind of just if you guys want to hear some behind-the-scenes stories from the original woman of my life, why don't you ask my mom some questions, and I'll get her involved in answering them next week for her birthday. And I think it'd be kind of cool too, because I know there's some things that I would probably like to hear, and I think this might be a cool way for you guys to get some of that stuff out of her, like, you know, finding out old stories about how I started DJing or whatever it may be. But if you have questions for my mom, keep it appropriate, but you guys can put it in the comments below. So what has been going on? We finished up, I think the last video that I shared with you guys was the trip to New Jersey for the family shore house getting put together, and I think that was the last one. I don't remember what thing it was, maybe around July or August, I guess. I think it was August, 2 months. But since then, kind of a lot has happened. The puppy is down here, and he's wanting my attention. Like I said, it's been so busy. This stuff is amazing. Stop. It's been so busy, and I'm trying to get something out to you guys. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. The puppy just woke up. He's wanting my attention. But I kind of want to get a vlog or something out to you guys, and I kind of made a little list on the side of my screen, which you probably can see in the glare of my glasses, for stuff that I kind of wanted to cover with you guys. By the way, Surge is back. I don't know if you guys grew up with Surge, but I love that it's available on Amazon now. So what has been going on? So we just finished up our homecoming tour for 2015. It was absolutely phenomenal. We got some incredible footage. We upgraded our camera systems. We did get one promo video cut. We're in the process of getting our second one cut. But it's just been amazing. It's been an incredible journey for this homecoming season. We had a little bit of an emergency happen right before the homecoming season kicked off. Tracy, my wife, her and I, and two of our guys were at a wedding, and Tracy just had not been feeling right all day. And we both have our Apple Watches, and she just did not look right. She looked like she was ready just to pass out. And, you know, the Apple Watch can tell your heartbeat, so I had to check it, and it was, I forget what it was, but it was through the roof. I think it was like 140. It was, I don't really know for sure, but I remember it was a lot higher than what we've ever seen it as. And I didn't want to take a chance. I said, look, the wedding, the ceremony or the cocktail hour is going on. We were in the barn on the bottom half of the property, setting up for the reception. And actually, not really the barn. It's technically a finished stable. But excuse me. I told her, I was like, look, I'm not risking this. I'm calling 911 and getting an ambulance. I want you to get checked out. And you know, it's a wedding. My wife doesn't want to be the center of attention. She doesn't want to be, you know, on display for everybody with what was going on. And so Felipe, which you guys have probably seen in our videos before, he really stepped up and handled it for me. He got Tracy in my truck. He drove her to the end of the property, met the ambulance where they took her to the hospital. And luckily my parents were around. My parents went to the hospital ER and stayed with her to find out what was going on. She got released. It was actually our first same-sex wedding, so one of the grooms came up to me and said, look, leave. It's not worth it. If you need to be with your wife, go. And luckily, it wasn't anything urgent at the time. So 2 weeks go by, and she's still having all these issues with these pains in her stomach. And it turns out it's her gallbladder. Her gallbladder has to come out. And it literally, I think it came out like 2 days before our homecoming season kicked off. And if you guys know all the vlogs, like, my wife is the core, like, she is the foundation. She's my rock when it comes to all of our events. And so losing her for an event, it's definitely an eye opener. But I take a lot of things for granted that she does during the events. That, you know, not having her at our first homecoming, you know, it made me realize. But Felipe, James, and myself went out to do our first homecoming of the year. We set up. It was pretty much our what's becoming our almost new popular setup, which is just a single over the DJ booth setup, video screens, and, you know, CR2 or confetti. So we went and we set that up for our first homecoming, and Elixir came out and MC'd for us, and it was a great event. We had a great time. It was phenomenal to kick it off with that. The school caps their ticket sales at 700, and midweek leading up to the dance, they had already sold out, which is first for them, which is great because it's something I preach with all our schools. You have to have a consistency in a product. You know, we don't look at our schools as a one-time thing. They're more of a long-term relationship to us. And I tell them that it's not just this one, we do prom and then we don't do homecoming. Like, if you want to build a solid school dance reputation, it really has to be consistent. You can't go from an amazing prom to Joe Smo DJ company with a couple par cans and call it a day, and then have us start building momentum all over again for prom. It's like, you know, you're working against us. In this school, we do the proms, we do their homecomings, and each year the ticket sales has just been getting better and better and better. And it was so great to finally see that their ticket sales capped out, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of unique in a way because the sponsor this year, some of our schools sponsor cycle each year. The sponsor this year was the sponsor that we did our first school dance ever with. So it was kind of nice to kind of take it back to the original teacher for us. And it's kind of where the 2011 prom tour all started for us. So that school was phenomenal. We upgraded our camera system. So we picked up, so we always have used our GoPro and our Canon T3i. And so looking online, I kept seeing all this stuff about the Sony A7S as being like the low light king when it comes to videography for DSLRs. And if you guys look it up, it's not a cheap camera. The camera is $3,000. But let me tell you, this camera is freaking amazing. Amazing in low light. Check out this clip right here. Put 'em up, put 'em up! So, you guys, you see what I'm talking about. That camera's incredible with low light.
Turn on your cell phone light. Part two, 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 part two. Let's go!
So yeah, so first two events that we did, phenomenal. Now, the third and fourth one that I can't wait to share with you guys, those are the big dances that I know you guys look for. So, do the Q&A. If you have questions for my mom, for Q&A for her birthday, for you guys want to ask her about me or whatever, leave those in the comments below. We'll do those, and when I do my responses for those are when I'll talk about those two big dances. I'll talk about the fire alarm. I'll talk about making Snapchat storyboard, a couple things going viral. So, really exciting stuff. Can't wait to share with you guys. I'm back, and I hope you guys are ready. Let's go. Talk to you guys soon.